It's actually me, but it's all good. Now, from unique and sometimes weird and wonderful floral designs, today we're focusing on somebody who has an absolute love for nature and all things beautiful, and of course, finding a way to do it with the biggest heart possible. This is our labor of love.
Everyone was very relieved when I finally decided to leave the IT industry, and for the first time in a few years I was actually able to express what goes on inside of me, which is wanting to beautify things and wanting to be super creative and really think outside the box. My name is Heike le Cordeur and I'm a stylist and a floral designer. Basically, we use anything that grows of the earth and we create beautiful designs for people to celebrate something with or just to bless them with at their weddings or events. I used to be in the IT industry. I got married and my mom and myself and a friend of ours, we all pulled together and we did the design and flowers for our wedding. One of the guests that attended the wedding was in the wedding industry, and she contacted me a year later to ask whether we want to get involved in her weddings. And literally within 6 months, we were pretty much fully booked and we were doing quite large events, and that was when I was able to leave the IT industry and do it full time. We'd start about 4 to 5 days before each event with the preparation. The flowers need to get shipped in. We need to send called trucks to go fetch the flowers. It goes into fridges on our side. The flowers need to be prepped, the leaves removed, cut at the right angles. It's super technical. At the same time, we also need to get the right vases and other support material to make the flowers into the way that the client wants it. We start working about 3 days before an event doing the actual flowers. And as we finish it, it goes back into cold storage, and then the logistical process to get it to the venues without being damaged is probably the biggest preparation role of all. The thing I love about my job most is that I get to work with different flowers, different varieties, different combinations, different colors, every single day of my life. And it's just the most liberating thing to be able to walk into the studio and see all these incredible flowers and to be able to create something new every single day from scratch. My top tip would be to move away from being conventional. So think out the box a little bit. Try and use that in your flowers. So here we've got quite a beautiful arrangement, and I'm going to add some vegetables to this. All you need are some beautiful vegetables and some skewer sticks. And you basically just stick it in there, and you see that this immediately just adds so much excitement and so much texture to this arrangement. The best way to be able to create a unique arrangement is to add flowers that are not commercially available. For example, in this arrangement here, I've added some aloe flowers. Another thing that I love is working with berries. Especially in season, you get the most beautiful colors and shapes and sizes, and that really will take an arrangement to be quite unique once it's added. You have to be driven by sheer passion. It is hectic, and the hours are hectic, and the clients can be quite demanding, and there's a lot of logistics involved and people management and all these things. But if you're driven by passion, then it doesn't matter. Every single arrangement I do, and especially the bridal bouquet, I put so much passion and so much heart into it that for me, it's that moment of appreciation, and to be able to bless that person with something so exquisite that just, it's the reason I do what I do.